Hello Internet and welcome to Stochastic Plastic. Today we are going to be reviewing the Armored Black Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which you can see down there. And this figure is representative of the Armored Black Ranger that we see in only a single episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The first season finale, entitled An Oyster Stew. And it's the only time we see Tommy give his dragon shield to anybody other than Jason, which is pretty cool. And it's the only time we see Zach get it at all. So here's the packaging, pretty standard affair for S.H.Figuarts. But pretty nice. They got the window there to see the figure inside, and it's got Armored Black Ranger written all over it. Pretty nice. A little Comic-Con badge and Bandai and Tamashii Nations. Badass picture of Zach on the side here, and a couple poses you can get him in on the back. A nice muscle feeling pose. Feel my muscle on my arm. So we're gonna get this guy open and take a look at him. So here we have the plastic tray with the figure and all of his accessories inside. He comes with a total of 9 hands, including his 2 closed fists that are on him. His blade blaster with the thunder slinger attached, and his blade blaster in the holder mode, and his trademark power axe. So we're going to take a look at him. Beautiful sculpting on this guy all over. This is my first S.H.Figuarts that is a Zyuranger mold, or Mighty Morphin mold, for those of you guys who don't know Super Sentai and where Power Rangers came from. And it's a pretty perfect sculpt all around. If we take a look at his helmet there, and the dragon shield, really nice all the way around. He's got his, you can kind of sort of see his little mammoth coin in there, which is nice. And then we've got our boots. As for articulation, it's very standard S.H.Figuarts. We've got, well, we'll start from the head. We have the head and neck have a double ball joint, so you got some good action in there. We've got an ab crunch, but he can't really go forward too far, but he can go back a good bit. We have shoulders on a double ball joint sort of system with the little shoulder cover in there to hide the joint a little better. We have a double jointed elbow. Boop, 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 boop. And the double swivel ball joint style wrists. And we have a waist joint, nice and swivelly. We have the extending thigh joint and thigh swivel. And we have a double knee joint for all those high kicks, if you want to do. Wow. And we have the sort of double half ball joint on the ankle. No ankle tilt, just just a up and down and turn, but not a tilt side to side, and your little toe joint for whatever you want there. So that covers articulation pretty well. He is very stable and posable. Now we'll take a look at his accessories. So you'll see we get 9 hands total. Here's his 7 that aren't currently on him. And the other, we got the Blade Blaster. We'll take a look at that. Maybe we'll move him a little bit. So here's the Blade Blaster, another wonderfully sculpted, super highly detailed accessory from S.H.Figuarts. They really know their stuff. And it looks excellent. We'll just set that down. And here's the holster mode to just plop right in there. And these are very tiny accessories. This guy is probably about 1 inch long, and it's a very snug fit on that, so that's not falling out anytime soon. And here we have his power axe. Very, very nicely sculpted. This is the same one as in the regular non-armored ranger release. Very nice, very solid and sturdy and not flimsy, which is great. So here we have Zach holding his power axe with some of his axe holding hands. And as far as the hands go, they're really great for holding the axe, but he doesn't really seem to have a pair of hands that is specifically for holding the Blade Blaster. You can get him to hold the Blade Blaster in one of his axe holding hands, but it's not a tight grip, which is very very disappointing, because it'll just flop around in his grip, and he will not be able to pose very much with it. He can hold the axe really nicely, though, in a variety of different poses. This one, where he's got 2 hands on the handle. And here is Zach holding the power axe in the cannon mode, and he's got a very good grip on that. 2 hands specifically made for this pose, it would seem. So he's got all sorts of hands for holding the axe, and this hand is the closest one I could find to a Blade Blaster holding hand, but it's not really a great grip on it. It's pretty loose in there, and he's got this other hand that is basically useless. It might be a punching, gripping hand, but there's no way you can really get the Blade Blaster in there. I don't know. This could be this hand in particular could be deformed somehow, and it was supposed to be a proper Blade Blaster holding hand. But other than that, the figure definitely gets my full recommendation. Even with the weirdness of the hands, he is very, very nice. So in conclusion, the San Diego Comic-Con Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Armored Black Ranger S.H.Figuarts figure is definitely worthwhile if you're a fan of the design, or a major fan of Zach as a character, or if you're just a completionist and want to get all of the the different variations. So this has been Stochastic Plastic. If you enjoyed this review, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you want to see more reviews. If you have any requests, I can see what I can do about that. Mostly Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Transformers, and I don't know, anything along those lines. So this has been Stochastic Plastic. Take care and have a good day.